Imagine this. You walk into a room and the energy shifts. Suddenly everyone seems to notice you. There's no flashy outfit, no loud personality, yet something about you makes you magnetic. Ever wondered what that something is? It's not just about your looks. It's the feminine traits that effortlessly draw people in, especially men. Maybe you felt it before, how people are naturally drawn to your vibe, your presence, without you even trying. That's the magic we're talking about today. These traits aren't about being someone you're not. They're about embracing the best parts of who you already are. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll be ready to make any man think, I can't get enough of her. Now, if you're thinking, but what if my last relationship failed? What if it feels like everything is falling apart? Let me tell you, don't worry. The universe has a funny way of realigning things. It's not a setback, it's a setup for something better. Napoleon Hill once said, "What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This means that no matter the past, the universe is constantly working to bring what's meant for you right to your doorstep, if you believe in your worth and open yourself up to new possibilities. Today, we're diving into 5 feminine traits that men find irresistible. We'll talk about grace, confidence, emotional intelligence, mystery, and nurturing energy. Traits that turn heads and create lasting connections. Ready to step into your power? I know you are. Let's get started. And hey, if you're ready to let these traits shine through, type "I am irresistible" in the comments below. Show yourself, show the universe, and show him what you're all about. Stick around, because we're about to unlock some serious secrets that'll change the game. Number 1, grace, the art of moving through life with ease. Grace isn't just about walking with poise or having impeccable manners. It's much deeper than that. It's a mindset, a way of moving through the world, even when things aren't perfect. Imagine a river flowing smoothly over rocks. It doesn't fight the obstacles in its path. It simply flows, gracefully adjusting to whatever comes its way. That's what grace is all about. It's about handling life's challenges with ease, not letting stress, pressure, or negativity overwhelm you. And let me tell you, when you carry yourself with grace, it's like an invisible magnet drawing people in. You're not just navigating life. You're doing it in a way that makes everything seem effortlessly beautiful. Here's a real-life example to bring this idea to life. Let's say you're at work and everything's piling up. Deadlines, meetings, a couple of unexpected issues that came out of nowhere. Things are chaotic. But when you bump into him later, you don't let the stress show. You stay calm, listen carefully, and talk to him with a smile. You don't rush through the conversation, even though you've got 1,000 things on your mind. Instead, you give him your full attention. You radiate calmness and confidence, and he notices. This isn't about pretending to have it all together. It's about showing up with a peaceful, grounded energy, no matter what's going on around you. That's grace in action. Now let's connect this to Napoleon Hill's wisdom. He once said, "Success comes to those who become success conscious." Think about it. When you live with grace, you're not just reacting to life's challenges. You're managing them with intention. You're choosing to remain calm, present, and in control of your emotions, which in turn helps you achieve greater success in your personal life, your relationships, and even your career. When you can gracefully handle difficult situations, you show others that you're emotionally intelligent and grounded. And believe me, men find that incredibly attractive. You might be wondering, Echo, how can I start living with more grace? Here's a little secret. It's all about the mindset you choose. Next time you feel overwhelmed, stop for a second. Take a deep breath, let it go, and tap into that calm, collected energy that lies within you. Show up in every situation with a sense of peace, even when it's hard. It could be as simple as letting go of a minor irritation or choosing not to react when something doesn't go your way. Instead of letting negativity or stress take over, you become like that river, smooth, calm, and steady, no matter what rocks may come in your path. And trust me, when you embody this kind of grace, it will make you irresistibly magnetic. So here's your affirmation for today. I am calm, I am graceful. Type it in the comments below and let the universe know that you're embracing grace, in every part of your life. Show him and yourself that you have the power to navigate anything with poise. And if you think this is powerful, just wait until you hear the next trait we'll talk about. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Number 2, confidence. Owning your power without apology. Confidence isn't just about walking into a room and commanding attention with a flashy smile or a bold statement. It's much deeper than that. Confidence is about embracing who you are, flaws, quirks, and all. It's that inner belief that you are enough, just as you are. Imagine confidence as a light that shines from within you. The more you embrace yourself, the brighter that light becomes. And when your light is bright, people can't help but notice. It's not about being perfect. It's about owning your imperfections and still standing tall. The more comfortable you are in your own skin, the more magnetic you become to others. Confidence isn't about being loud or over the top. It's about being comfortable in silence, in your own presence, and allowing your energy to do the talking. Let's think about a real-life example to bring this idea to life. Picture a woman walking into a room, not with a dramatic entrance, but with a quiet confidence. She doesn't need to announce her presence because she exudes a subtle power that draws people in. Her head is held high, her eyes sparkling with self-belief, and there's a quiet assurance in the way she moves. She doesn't need to seek validation from anyone. Her confidence comes from knowing who she is and what she's capable of. She walks into that room not looking for attention, but naturally attracting it. Why? Because she doesn't apologize for being herself. She knows her worth, and that's what makes her shine. Napoleon Hill's wisdom ties perfectly into this idea. He said, the starting point of all achievement is desire. When you desire something, you first have to believe you deserve it. Confidence is the foundation of this belief. It's not about waiting for others to affirm you or tell you that you're enough. It's about waking up every day and reminding yourself that you are. You don't need anyone to tell you you're worthy because deep down, you already know it. That's when the magic happens. When you own your power without apology, the world responds to you in ways that can only be described as magnetic. You might be wondering, but how do I get to that level of confidence? The good news is confidence is a habit, not an innate trait. It can be built just like any other muscle. A simple tip to boost your confidence is to start every day with a little affirmation ritual. Look in the mirror, take a deep breath, and say, I am worthy, I am strong, I am enough. These 3 powerful words can shift your mindset and set the tone for your day. It may feel awkward at first, but I promise over time, you'll start to believe it more and more. You won't just say these words, you'll embody them. So here's your affirmation for today. I am confident. I am enough. Type it in the comments below, shout it out loud, and claim that confidence that's already within you. You are worthy of everything you desire. And when you walk through life with that confidence, you'll start attracting everything that's meant for you. And just wait, because the next trait we'll talk about is going to elevate you even more. You won't want to miss it. Number 3, emotional intelligence, connecting through understanding. Emotional intelligence is often seen as one of the most powerful traits a person can possess. It's about being in tune with your own feelings and understanding the emotions of others. It's the ability to connect with people on a deeper level, far beyond just words. Think of emotional intelligence as a superpower. It's the magic that allows you to read a room, to pick up on unspoken words, body language, and the underlying feelings of a conversation. It's that quiet knowing, that intuitive connection that makes someone feel understood without you even saying much. Imagine being able to navigate through emotions with the grace of a skilled communicator, where every interaction feels effortless, yet deeply impactful. That's the power of emotional intelligence. Let me give you an example from real life. Picture a situation where your partner comes home after a tough day. They don't say much, but you can sense something is off. Instead of bombarding them with questions or assuming the worst, you gently ask, is everything okay? You don't push for answers right away, but your gentle inquiry shows that you understand something's not right. You're not just listening with your ears. You're tuning into the emotions beneath the surface. That's emotional intelligence in action. It's knowing when to give someone space and when to provide support. And it allows you to form a deeper, more meaningful connection. Now let's tie this into Napoleon Hill's wisdom. He once said, "A goal is a dream with a deadline." What does this have to do with emotional intelligence? Well, just like a goal, emotional intelligence helps you understand what both you and the people around you are aiming for emotionally. It helps you navigate your relationships with the same clarity and intention you'd approach any personal goal. When you understand your emotions and the emotions of others, you can fulfill those emotional needs just as you would work towards any goal you've set for yourself. And when you're able to do that, you build stronger, more lasting connections, whether in relationships, friendships, or in any aspect of life. Now, you might be wondering, how do I develop emotional intelligence? It's simpler than it sounds. The next time you find yourself in a conversation, focus on listening, not just for the words, but for the emotions behind them. Try to understand what the person is really saying with their tone, their body language, and even their silences. This simple act of empathy will create stronger connections and, believe me, will make you more irresistible. People naturally gravitate toward those who can truly listen and understand. When you can make someone feel seen and heard on an emotional level, they'll feel an unspoken bond with you, making the relationship stronger and more genuine. Here's your affirmation for today. I understand, I connect, I thrive. Type it in the comments below and remind yourself that emotional intelligence is one of the most attractive qualities you can nurture. It allows you to create deeper, more authentic relationships. And trust me, this is just one of the many tools you have to make yourself truly irresistible. Stick around because we've still got more powerful traits to dive into. Traits that'll help you level up in ways you didn't even imagine. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Number 4, mystery, the allure of the unknown. Mystery is one of the most powerful tools when it comes to attraction. But here's the thing, mystery isn't about being secretive or playing games. It's about creating room for curiosity and desire to build. Think of it like a captivating book that you can't put down because every page leaves you wondering what will happen next. You don't get all the answers right away. Instead, the mystery keeps you hooked, eager for more. When you leave some things to the imagination, it allows the connection to grow in excitement and anticipation. Mystery creates an emotional pull that keeps someone interested, wanting to know more, and ultimately more drawn to you. Here's a real-life example to bring this idea to life. Imagine you're chatting with him, and he asks what you're up to. Instead of listing everything you're doing, you could say, "I'm out and about, but let's catch up later." This small, subtle response keeps the door open for future conversation, but it also leaves him wondering what you're up to. The curiosity builds, and he'll likely find himself thinking about you more, wondering where you are and what's going on in your life. When you allow a little mystery to exist, you spark that intrigue, making him want to know more about you and keep him coming back for more. It's not about withholding information to play hard to get. It's about creating space for his curiosity to grow naturally. Napoleon Hill once said, "The person who takes no chances, who fails to do what he can, will never experience the full range of success." This applies beautifully to mystery. When you reveal everything too soon, there's nothing left to discover. But when you leave some things to the imagination, you're taking a chance and letting the mystery unfold. This keeps the intrigue alive and creates emotional tension that keeps him interested and invested. Mystery isn't about playing a role. It's about embracing the allure of the unknown and letting him fill in the blanks, which makes you even more captivating. Now, you might be wondering, how do I incorporate mystery into my daily life? It's easier than you think. One simple way is through texting. Try not to respond immediately every time. Give a little pause before you reply, and don't feel the need to overshare. Keeping some parts of your day or your thoughts to yourself can spark curiosity. When he asks, "What are you doing tonight?" Instead of giving him a play-by-play, you could say, "I'm out with some friends, but we'll see where the night takes me." You've just given him a mental cliffhanger that will keep him thinking about you long after the conversation ends. It's subtle, it's playful, and it keeps the desire to know more alive. Here's your affirmation for today. I am the mystery he can't resist. Type it in the comments, shout it out loud, and remind yourself that your allure lies in the unknown. When you embrace the power of mystery, you become a woman of intrigue, leaving him wanting more. And this is just one of the amazing traits that make you irresistible. Stick around, because the next trait is going to level up your connection game even further. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Number 5, nurturing energy, the power of compassion and care. Nurturing energy is one of the most powerful feminine traits you can embrace. It's the energy that radiates warmth, kindness, and care, allowing others to feel seen, valued, and loved. Think of it as a soft, cozy blanket. It's comforting, inviting, and makes everyone around you feel safe and cared for. When you offer nurturing energy, you create a space where people feel supported and understood. It's not about grand gestures. It's the small, tender moments that show you truly care. And here's the best part. When you offer nurturing energy, not only do you strengthen relationships, but you also attract deeper connections. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel safe and cared for. And that's exactly what nurturing energy does. Let me give you a real-life example of how nurturing energy can make a world of difference in a relationship. Picture this. Your partner has had a long, stressful day. When he comes home, instead of asking a million questions or pushing him to talk, you simply ask, "How can I help?" Or maybe you make him his favorite tea or prepare a meal. That simple act of care, that thoughtfulness, shows that you're there for him, not because you have to be, but because you genuinely care about his well-being. It's in these quiet, tender moments that emotional bonds are strengthened. That nurturing energy makes him feel safe, appreciated, and loved. It creates a connection that runs deeper than words, making him want to stay close to you. Napoleon Hill's wisdom connects beautifully with the power of nurturing energy. He once said, "Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success." Think about it. Nurturing energy requires patience. It's about giving love and care without expecting anything in return. And that's where its true power lies. It's not about making grand gestures to prove your affection. It's about consistently offering care and support without keeping score. When you give nurturing energy freely, without expectation, you create a space where love can grow naturally. It's not about rushing or forcing a connection. It's about letting things unfold at their own pace, with kindness and compassion leading the way. So how can you bring more nurturing energy into your daily life? It doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it's often the smallest acts of care that have the biggest impact. The next time you're with him, ask about his day and really listen without interrupting. Show genuine concern for how he's feeling and make him feel heard. Maybe it's as simple as offering to make him a cup of coffee or checking in to see how his meeting went. These small, thoughtful actions create a bond that can't be easily broken. Nurturing energy isn't about being a caregiver or sacrificing your own needs. It's about being present, showing empathy, and offering love in ways that feel natural to you. So, folks, we've covered some incredibly powerful feminine traits today: grace, confidence, emotional intelligence, mystery, and nurturing energy. Each of these traits has its own unique power, and when combined, they create an irresistible presence that draws others in, especially men. Grace allows you to handle life's challenges with ease, making it look effortless while keeping your calm and poise. Confidence empowers you to own your worth and stand tall in any situation, radiating self-belief that others can't help but notice. Emotional intelligence lets you connect with people on a deeper level, understanding both your own emotions and those around you, fostering meaningful and authentic connections. Mystery keeps the intrigue alive, leaving just enough to the imagination to keep people coming back for more, creating a natural pull that's magnetic. And of course, nurturing energy, the ability to care, empathize, and make others feel safe and valued, creates bonds that are lasting and meaningful. Now it's time for you to start applying these traits in your daily life. Remember, these traits aren't about being perfect. They're about being authentic, confident, and full of grace. The key is to embrace who you are, flaws and all, and let these qualities shine through in everything you do. Are you ready to let these feminine traits shine? Are you ready to become the woman who walks into a room and captivates everyone with her presence? It all starts with believing in yourself and embracing the power of these traits. To wrap up, let me leave you with one last piece of wisdom from Napoleon Hill. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The power is already within you. You can achieve the love life, the relationships, and the confidence you desire by believing in yourself and embracing these traits. When you truly believe in your own worth and let these qualities guide your interactions, you'll see how your life, especially your love life, will transform. Now here's your chance to affirm your power. If you're ready to embody these traits and start attracting the life you deserve, type "I am irresistible" in the comments below. Let the universe know that you're ready to step into your power and let these amazing feminine traits shine through. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend who could use a little love advice today. You've got this. Your magnetic energy is just getting started.